Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Mary Ann B. Pameron. But who am I? I am the first in the family to pursue college. My parents did not finish high school, and that is why I am doing my best to get that degree, not just for myself, but most importantly, for them. I am part of the worship team in our church, but that does not give me the right to consider myself holier than thou. However, I strive to give glory to His name in everything I do. I love nature, or perhaps I love the peace it offers. It is my way of breathing, of slowing down. It comforts me in a way that no one else could ever do. If there is one thing I can look at 24/7 without taking my eyes off, it would be the sunsets. I love them so much. They never fail to remind me that at the end of the day, there is always something to be grateful for. Also, they prove that endings can be beautiful too. Why am I taking BS Ed Filipino? My first choice was Bachelor of Science in Nursing, but the stars didn't align with me and my dream, so I am not rejected but redirected to BS Ed Filipino. I will still be a doctor, but not of medicine, but of education in God's perfect timing. One of the program outcomes expected from us BS Ed Filipino under CMO 75 series of 2017 is nagpapamalas ng mataas na antas ng kaalaman sa pagtuturo ng wika at panitikang Filipino. Ibig sabihin na ang pagpapamalas ng mataas na antas ng kaalaman sa pagtuturo ng wika at panitikang Filipino ay nangangahulugang may malalim na pag-unawa ang guro sa mga konsepto, kasanayan at estratehiya sa pagtuturo ng asignatura na ipaliliwanag niya ng malinaw ang mga aralin at naiuugnay ang mga ito sa kultura, kasaysayan at pang-araw-araw na karanasan ng mga mag-aaral. Another one, program outcome is nagpapakita ng malawak at malalim na pag-unawa sa at kaalaman sa ugnayan ng wika, kultura at lipunan. Ito ay nangangahulugang nauunawaan ng guro ng wika ay hindi lamang kasangkapan sa komunikasyon, kundi salamin din ng kultura at pagkakakilanlan ng isang lipunan. Isinasama niya sa pagtuturo ang mga pagpapahalaga, tradisyon at karanasan ng mga Pilipino upang maging mas makabuluhan ang pagkatuto. So who am I as a communicator? My strength, I consider this a strength. I have a clear, calm, and confident speaking voice. People can easily hear and understand me since I speak loudly enough without being overwhelming, and I try to express my ideas in an organized and respectful manner. I also remain calm while speaking, which helps me communicate my thoughts more effectively in conversations and discussions. However, I recognize that I still have an area that needs improvement. When I am unprepared to speak in front of a large audience, I sometimes stutter or hesitate because I become nervous and struggle to organize my thoughts on the spot. Despite this, I see it as an opportunity for growth rather than a limitation. I believe that through constant practice, I can become a more effective and self-assured communicator in both academic and professional settings. What are my expectations of this class? As a future educator, I expect this Ed 403 class to help me become a more confident, effective, and engaging communicator. I hope to improve my public speaking skills, especially in overcoming my nervousness. And I also want to learn techniques for delivering lessons clearly, expressing ideas with confidence, and using appropriate verbal and nonverbal communication to capture my students' attention. Also, I expect this course to strengthen my ability to communicate professionally with students, parents, colleagues, and the school community. I hope that by the end of the class, I will develop the confidence and communication skills needed to become an inspiring teacher who can educate, motivate, and positively influence learners through effective speech and meaningful interaction. As I end, let me share with you a quote by James Humes: "The art of communication is the language of leadership. Communication is the bridge that transforms words into influence and ideas into action. A true leader does not simply speak. They inspire, guide, and uplift others through every message they share. As a future teacher, Every word has the power to light a spark, shape young minds, and leave a lasting impact. Once again, I am Mary Ann B. Pameron, and thank you for watching my self-introductory video.